everyone.
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing?
My name is Coach Mo.
And I'm Coach Emily.
Go ahead.
Today we are going to go over field hockey.
Do you know what field hockey is?
I do, and I'm going to teach them.
What's the fun fact of field hockey, Emily?
Did you know field hockey is the 4th most popular sport in the world?
It's not the first?
No, it's not.
What are the first 3?
Soccer, cricket, and basketball.
Cricket? Do you guys even know what cricket is?
Not the grasshopper.
All right, so for today's session, all you need is a stick and a ball. And if you don't have a stick at home, you can maybe find a broomstick. You can use your imagination and pretend you're holding a field hockey stick. Or you can even find a paper towel roll, just so you maybe imagine something in your hand, or you have a field hockey stick in your hand. And if you have a field hockey ball, great. If not, maybe a tennis ball, maybe a ping pong ball, anything that you can use to imagine that you're playing with a ball.
Okay, so first let's get warmed up.
All right, it's very important, you guys, to warm up your bodies before you do any activity. So we're gonna start now with 20 jumping jacks. Are you guys ready? Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11.
Oops.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's do some knee pulls. 10 knee pulls. 1,
2, 3, 4. Keep your balance.
5.
I'm beginning to fall over a little
We
bit.
pull our knees up because we're
Yep.
stretching our legs, stretching our quads,
Yep.
stretching our hamstrings.
Your hip flexors.
Okay, let's do a little bit of soldier kicks.
1,
Just 10.
2,
Again,
3,
field hockey, guys, is
4,
all about using
5.
your lower body. So you really got to be strong and flexible.
10.
You got 10?
All right, yep.
Stretch out your back.
Shoulders a little bit.
Use the
Arm
upper body a
circles.
lot. So now, you guys, hopefully your body is warm, loosened up. Why don't you go get a quick drink of water and grab your stick or your imaginary stick and a ball, and we'll get going.
All right.
All right, we're going to start off with telling you about the field hockey stick. As you can see, there's one flat side and there's a curved side. When we play field hockey, we only use the flat side of the stick.
Which makes it pretty challenging. All right, so now we're going to go over the grip. All right, so if we put this stick on the ground, and we're going to lean down and grab it with our left hand. Left hand goes at the top.
Always.
Yep, left hand at the top. Right hand's going to go where the grip changes. And now what I like to do is, in order to only touch it with the flat side, we're going to learn how to twist it with the upper hand. Our left hand is going to do the turning. So we turn the stick with our left hand, and our left hand's kind of steering that boat, right? Kind of steer that boat a little bit, and now point the stick out and keep, again, that left hand steering.
And the right hand just opens and shuts. It does not go over the stick. It opens and shuts.
Just stabilizes a little bit.
It's really important, guys, to realize and remember that the left hand turns the stick and the right hand kind of pushes and pulls the stick.
All
So
right.
now we're going to do the best drill ever. It's an oldie but a goodie.
Oh, yeah.
It's called the yardstick pull.
The yardstick pull. Yay, I love the yardstick pull.
So with the right grip, we're going to literally just move the ball with the flat side of the stick to the left, turn the stick over the ball, move it to the right. If you don't have a stick, just kind of sway your body back and forth. Notice that my left hand is turning, just using my imagination. Okay? All right, now we're going to do a contest. So for 30 seconds, Emily is going to dribble a ball, yardstick back and forth for 30 seconds. And let's see, make sure you count. So everybody, you guys count too. So ready?
Yes.
Begin.
1, 2, 3.
Don't forget
4,
to count.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Notice
22,
that the ball
23,
is away from her
4,
feet.
5,
She's
6,
only
7,
using the flat side of the
29,
stick.
30, 31, 32, 33,
And
34, 35,
stop.
36.
I think that was 30 seconds.
That was a lot of work, Mo.
Are you tired?
A little bit, yes.
All right, also notice when Emily was doing this that she's actually sitting. Pretend you're sitting in a chair. And you're not over like this, like a little old lady. You're sitting in a chair. And you're strong with your lower body.
Yes.
All right?
The other thing to remember is when I am low, I'm protecting the ball. And that's important too. I want to protect it from defenders. So if I'm upright, I don't have a lot of protection around that ball. So that low stance allows me to protect that ball a little bit more. Just like other sports too. Basketball, you want to stay low and protect the ball too. All right.
Well, we love doing the yardstick, and you guys can keep doing the yardstick at home. And the best thing about the yardstick drill is you time yourself 30 seconds and you count, and then you do another 30, and you just try to beat that count every single time you do the 30 seconds. And we promise you that you will always get better because practice makes
progress.
And perfect.
All right.
All right.
The other thing I'll say about the yardstick is you can do it on both sides of your body. So instead of just going in front, you can also do it on the side of your body, and it helps your carry position when you're dribbling. And you can do it on this side of your body also. So you can kind of have fun doing it on different sides of your body and switching it up a little bit.
And the reason why Emily is using her body is because let's pretend I'm her defender. And I want to try to get the ball from her.
No.
Now I'm going to keep my social distance from you right now, but she's going to use her body to protect the ball. And that's really important. So once you get all of the dribbling down, I can't really get that ball from Emily because her body is in between. To that point, if I pretend I'm Emily's defender, and in field hockey, everyone looks like this on the field, okay? Everyone has their stick on the ground, and the stick is to the right of their body. And then this is called the weak side. This is my strong side, and this is my weak side. If I'm Emily's defender, does she want to dribble into my strong stick so I get the ball, or does she want to beat me to my weak side? What do you think? What's the right answer?
Probably the weak side.
Shh, don't tell them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Emily's going to come at me. I'm her defender, and she beats me to my weak side. So by using these yardstick pulls, you're learning to pull it to your right to your defender's weak side. She's going to pull the ball to the right. So it's very important to just keep moving that ball right and left.
All right, are we ready to move on?
Yes.
Okay. So next we are going to learn about the dribble. We sort of showed you the basic yardstick pull, and now we're going to use the yardstick pull to move around the field. Now, Mo, did you know when the Indian dribble was invented and why it's called the Indian dribble?
No, I didn't.
In 1956, the Indian and Pakistani teams introduced a new dribble with the ball where they went back and forth on the ball.
They play field hockey in India?
Yes, all around the world. Remember, it's the fourth most popular sport.
Ah, I forgot.
Yeah. So how did they dribble before the Indian dribble?
I think they probably just went straight, straight, straight.
Yes, and do you know why that's not as good as if you dribble like this?
Because the defender can easily get the ball.
Yes, very good, Mo. You must be a coach at this sport.
Just a little bit.
A little bit? All right, so now we're going to learn the Indian dribble. So what we just taught you with the yardstick pull, going feet to feet to feet to feet, now we're going to try to walk with it and move and zigzag dribble the ball. And that is less predictable for the defender.
And notice, you guys, as we move forward, that we're opening up our stick and pressing it forward. We're not pulling it into our feet. Because in field hockey, did you know?
It can't touch your feet.
Not
That's a
really,
foul.
anyway. So you
That's a foul.
you have to keep your feet away from the ball. So again, you're sitting. You're not like a little old lady. You're sitting and you're strong and you're athletic.
So if we do the Indian dribble, we can zigzag, tap, 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 and you can even practice going backwards with it. And if you don't have a stick, just imagine you're knocking the ball on a diagonal, and a diagonal, 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 diagonal.
And remember, we're low.
You know the rest.
Strong and athletic, powerful.
Now,
Okay.
I'm going to show you a little trick that we can do with the Indian dribble. So let's say Mo is my defender, and we talked a little bit about the weak side. As I approach her, I can come at it and I can jinx it between her legs. And when I jinx her between the legs, it's in a little sudden dribble motion, so she can't predict it. And that's kind of fun to try too. Just
What's
jinx
fun
it.
about field hockey is the more you play, and the more you play with the ball, you learn to do so many tricks.
And you get to dribble
And you
really
can
fast.
air dribble too.
Yes.
Okay, lots of little tricks. So the more you play with the stick and the ball, the more tricks you learn.
What's next, Mo?
We are going to do pulls rights and pull lefts
All
to
right.
really perfect the move so that we can get around our defenders effectively.
Okay. So if we're going to go right, do you think that I want to take the ball right first and then pull to the right? Or do you think if I'm pulling to the right, I want to dribble a little bit to the left first and then pull right? Which one do you think, Mo?
Well, if you just pulled straight to the right, I think a defender could easily read that and stop
Yes.
you.
Yes.
But if you tricked me,
Yeah. Ooh.
let's say I'm her defender,
Oh.
and she tricks me that she's going this way, and I fall for it,
Oh.
then she pulls to the right, and she beats me.
And she's
So
gone.
it's all about tricking your defenders.
I
and
smell
who
toast.
doesn't like a good trick?
I like a good
love
trick.
tricks. All right, trick me, Em.
All right, so first I'm going to dribble to the left a little bit, and when I
she's
feel
going to
a
the left. Oh.
change of direction,
And then
I
she
pull
beats
to
me.
the right, and that's how you do a pull.
And
So we're
again,
gonna practice
remember,
again.
the pull to the right is to my weak side, so she easily beats me.
I lost control of the ball a little bit there. That's okay, I got it back.
Mistakes happen.
Oh, yes, they
Sometimes
do.
Lots of
it and
mistakes
forget
happen.
it. Yep.
And the only way you guys learn is by actually making mistakes. And you
Exactly.
just get better.
You got to
Let's
go
try
out of
it
your
again.
comfort zone a little bit.
Oh, good
And
trick,
go.
Emily.
Thank you, Mo.
All right, now Emily's going to pull to my strong side because sometimes on the field there's no room to pull to the right. So again, she's going to trick me that she's going to my left. Here I go, whoa, and then she pulls to the right.
Yes.
Both are very effective.
Just a simple pull.
Try it again.
Okay,
You're
so
gonna
I'm
fool
going to
me?
go this way
Okay,
this time.
here I go, I'm going to get the ball.
Oh, nope, not today.
So again, remember, always coming back to understanding how to pull the ball to the right and the left with the proper grip so that you have a strong pull right, pull left.
Now, Mo, an effective pull has to have a little change of direction and change of speed. Yes, I don't want
love
to go through
speed.
my pull just like this. I want to try to put a little change of speed. So as we get a little bit better, I'm going to do it a little bit faster.
She wants to get that first step on me. If it's all the same speed, I can just stay with her. But if she accelerates, she beats me super fast.
Super fast, that's me.
So now the next one, which I think is really fun because who doesn't love to be dizzy?
Are these like
Dizzy.
dizzy izzies like this?
All right, so we're going to teach you the spin. It's kind of
Oh,
the same
I'm dizzy.
idea as the pull left and the pull right, but now you're spinning around.
Okay.
So Em will come my way. Again, she's going to trick me that I'm
going
coming to my right.
Here.
And then she just turns and she spins all the way around me to the other side. And I think lots of people love the spin because it's fun.
It's an easy
at me.
dodge.
Spin around, she beats me. And that is a spin to her left. And now a spin to the right is, again, she pulls this way, makes me think I'm going here, and then she comes around. That's a little bit trickier because
I can only use my flat side, and that's what we call reverse, because it's a little bit with my toe down, and it's my weak toe down, and it's a reverse spin because it's on the left side of my body. So that's a little bit trickier. This is just like in lacrosse or just like in basketball. If you're dribbling one way and then you kind of roll out, or in lacrosse, if you're coming in and you kind of roll out, it's just a simple dodge that protects the ball. Because I want to try to keep my body between the defender and the ball as much as possible. I don't want to expose the ball here. I want to try to protect it, and by rolling out, I don't let her steal the ball. So simple rollout or spins.
And they're fun, but again, practice, practice, practice makes perfect.
Progress, Mo.
Yes, you don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Are you kidding me? All right. Do you want to pass back and forth?
A little bit, sure. Should we try passing?
Sure. Now
Okay.
listen, at home, if you don't have someone to pass with, you can find a very safe spot, a wall, and just kind of pass the ball against the wall and have it come back. Pass it lightly so we don't damage anything in the house.
No, we don't
But
want
if you
any-
have a friend or a sibling or a parent, anybody, or an imaginary friend.
So what's important in field hockey is that I'm passing to Mo's stick. So every time I want to pass to her stick, that's my target. If I pass to her, what's that called? The weak
side.
She's not going to have a very easy time receiving that ball. So we want to try to go stick to stick and just push it on over right to her stick. And on the reception, we're nice, low, and balanced. So we trap that ball and then pass it back.
Do you want to do a contest?
Sure.
Let's see how many passes we can get in 10 seconds.
Okay.
Ready? You guys do it too. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's 10
All right.
seconds. 12.
Yay. Excellent job, you guys. Are you having fun? All right.
Remember, anytime you do a contest, do it again and do it again and try to beat your score from the previous score.
All right. So now I'm going to teach you guys a really tricky dribble. All right. This is a little bit harder, but I think you can do it. I know you can do it, actually. So
You can do it.
You can do it. All right. So this is called a pop-over dodge. So what this does is if Mo comes to steal the ball, I'm going to pop it over her stick. All right, that's a little tricky, but what you can do is you can practice just doing it on your own and put the ball behind you at about 5 o'clock, and then you're going to pop the ball on the back side of it, and it's going to pop over a stick. And that's kind of a fun dodge that you can do also.
Do it again.
Okay, on you or on my own?
On me.
Okay, let's see.
You're not going to win.
Yay!
Nice one, Emily.
Thank you,
Hey,
Mo.
great job.
Okay, so let's talk about what we kind of learned today.
Okay.
A little bit. So first we talked about how to hold the stick, right?
Yeah.
All right, so remind me, Mo, do I put the right hand up top and the left hand down?
Emily,
I know,
the
I
left
forget.
hand is always on the top of the stick.
Yes, that's right.
Always.
What happens if you're lefty? Do they make left-handed sticks?
Very good question.
Thank you, Mo.
Actually, they don't.
You're right, they
But
don't.
if you are a lefty, you actually have a little bit of an advantage because the whole stick is controlled by your left hand. So you're lefty, you're probably stronger on your left side. So even though you're playing the sport on the right side, your strong left side is controlling the stick.
Awesome. Thanks for that, Mo. Now, what else did we learn on the grip? What about our bodies? What do our legs do? Am I upright or am I down low and balanced?
Well, you know what I'm gonna say.
What?
We're down low and balanced
Yes.
and not hunched over like a little lady.
All right. Yes, so we're going to do yardstick pulls.
Athletic and strong.
Yes, very low and balanced. And why also do we get low and balanced?
To be strong
And
and
protect the
powerful
ball.
and protect the ball.
Yes.
And a strong body to protect the ball from the defender.
Yes. And what is the oldie but goldie drill that we also talked about?
Do you guys remember the oldie but goodie drill?
The yardstick. And what is a yard, Mo? I don't think we went over what a yard is.
Do you guys
about-
know how long a yard is?
It's about a stick length?
I think it is.
I think it is, about feet to feet. All right, so that's why that's called a yardstick. And what else?
Well, I learned a very interesting fact today that the Indian dribble was
Founded by the Indian players from India in 1956. And they revolutionized field hockey when they started doing that.
and they are the best field hockey
are.
players in the world.
They are very good.
And the other fun fact
Field hockey
is the number 4
Four.
sport
Yes.
in the entire world.
Yes. All
I
right.
thought it would be football.
No. Soccer football?
And then your homework is to figure out what the heck cricket is.